In our modern world, various forms of inequalities, economic disparities, racial tensions, and political power imbalances are pervasive and complex. These inequalities often appear intrinsic to human society, but their roots are deeply intertwined with historical and environmental factors. For instance, the Li Jiaqi incident in contemporary China raises questions about meritocracy and societal privilege, prompting us to examine how structural inequalities operate within modern societies. Diamonds, gums, germs, and steel, and Rousseau's discourse on the origin of inequality offer valuable frameworks for understanding these dynamics. Diamond explores how natural inequalities, such as geography, climate, and the availability of resources, directly influence the development of human societies. In Gums, Germs, and Steel, Diamond explains different people acquire different food production at different times in prehistory, but as we will see, food production was indirectly a prerequisite for the development of gums, germs, and steel. This argument highlights the role of agriculture as a foundation for technological and environmental advancement. Societies with favorable environmental conditions were able to develop food supplies, leading to population growth, technological innovation, and centralized political systems. These advantages created long-term disparities between societies, rooted not in inherent human differences, but in geographic lack. Rousseau's discourse on the origin of inequality complements this field by distinguishing between two types of inequality: natural inequality, which arises from differences in physical strength or intelligence, and social inequality, which stems from privilege and power structures. While natural inequality is unavoidable, Rousseau argues that social inequality is a product of human constructs, such as laws, traditions, and economic systems. Diamond builds on this by showing how environmental conditions, the natural inequality of geography, influence the creation and perpetuation of social inequality. For example, societies with access to abundant resource and fertile land were more likely to dominate others, leading to moral and political inequalities that persist today. Diamond's insights provide an antidote to simplistic and dangerous narratives that those in power are inherently superior. This assumption often ignores the environmental and historical factors that shape human societies. By tracing the roots of geographic and environmental conditions, Diamond shifts the conversation from individual merit to structural forces. For instance, the development of advanced weapons, written language, and centralized governments in certain societies was not due to inherent human superiority, but to the availability of resources that made such advancements possible. This perspective challenges the meritocratic ideal often upheld in modern societies, where success is obtained as a result of personal effort alone. The Li Jiaqi incident is a contemporary example of how such narratives fail to account for systematic privilege. When we fail to explore the underlying connections between environmental factors and social structures, we risk perpetuating inequalities by attributing them solely to individual capabilities or choices. Both Diamond and Russo stress the importance of critical inquiry into the origin of inequality. As Russo reflects, what kind of creatures are we remains a central question for humanity. Understanding the interplay between natural and social inequalities requires constant reflection and relentless pursuit of knowledge. This pursuit is essential for dismantling simplistic narratives and fostering a more equitable society. Merely reciting the thought processes of great thinkers is insufficient. What matters is applying their insights to contemporary challenges. Diamond's work underscores the importance of looking beyond surface-level disparities to understand the deeper forces at play. It reminds us inequality is not inevitable, but a product of historical and environmental contingencies that can be addressed through informed actions. In conclusion, inequality is a complex and multifaceted issue rooted in both natural conditions and human constructs. Diamond and Russo provide frameworks for understanding these dynamics, emphasizing the role of geography, history, and social systems in shaping power structures. By challenging simplistic narratives and engaging in thoughtful inquiry, we can better address the inequality that persists in our modern world. As we strive to answer the question of what it means to human, understanding the origin of inequality is a vital step toward creating a more just and equitable future.